I'm just gonna stay back, I guess. Unlucky.
Let's go have res sickness for it.
Re-earth the healer. Kappa.
1 more minute.
48 seconds.
Why would you ever get res sickness? What is wrong with you?
My body was way out in fatigue area. I wouldn't have rezzed and got back in time before fatigue killed me again.
What were you doing way out in fatigue area?
I was auto-flying to breath.
Devin, if you let fatigue kill you as a ghost, you could just spawn at the ghost. Like the spirit healer.
Oh,
the more you know about fucking up. Next, Zarthal.
Are you trying to say Zarthal's the expert?
I mean, he's better than me.
my repair bills.
Lol. Nuke 10% of your armor just to res, lol.
Just get more gold.
Why are you here?
Get the fuck
Because
out.
I'm fucking bored.
Look, shut up. We can't have you talking during raid. It's just...
Yeah, go be a cultier in IRL.
Oh,
Bro, that's toxic.
it is pretty toxic. Thick boys need love too.
He's actually the most deadly seen.
So I'm not gonna be on the bench anymore.
You sure about that?
Yeah, that's what
Are you
Glitter
planning to
said.
kill Lytics?
What, Pipers?
I was asking if you're planning on killing Lytics, because he's in Texas.
No.
He couldn't even find me if he wanted to.
He's in
He didn't even know where DFW was. Much less even find me in DFW. Well,
I mean, this is a pretty big area.
yeah.
I'm not sure I could find you in that area if you gave me a fucking address. What? Tanks?
Huh. Yeah, get fucked, stupid idiot.
Oh yeah, you guys are on Stormwall.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah, you're benched.
No, I'm
Fucking
not
got
benched. I'm on vacation.
Would have been bench.
Sounds like fancy wording for bench.
Yeah, that just means you're sitting on a bench somewhere else. That's not unbenched.
I'm not in a bench.
Yeah, who gets in a bench, you stupid idiot? No one's in a bench, you're on one.
Idiot.
God.
Guys, no bully. My stream.
Forehead.
Your stream is dumb.
Listen to you, little shit.
What the fuck? Listen, Dorvin, you're banned from Pyro Stream, okay?
No, I'm gonna go watch it later. I want to see how you guys do.
Imagine getting benched from the stream, dude.
Why watch it later when you can watch it live?
No, I'm gonna watch it like later, like in a couple minutes. I'm gonna go get some ice.
Get some ice.
Yeah, some ice cream, dude.
Nah, dude, ice is lit.
Baby.
I mean, what stranger in a van is giving you ice cream? Because I wouldn't believe that shit.
No strangers in the van. I'm gonna go to an ice cream shop.
Fuck.
It's the strangers in an ice cream shop would give you ice cream.
Does he have a...
stranger in an ice cream truck? I wouldn't fucking give him ice cream. I'd
It's
avoid
not
that
an
little...
ice cream truck.
Does he have a whole mess of popsicles down in the cellar for you?
It's not popsicles though.
I got a popsicle for you.
You got it?
Got
Can
lemon
you show it to
flavor, got strawberry, got penis flavor, got raspberry, all the flavors.
Ashton, what does penis taste like? Can you
I
tell
don't
me a
know.
little bit?
I don't know, ask your mom. I don't know yet.
transfer aborted, instance full. Yell some gay people.
What about Dwarven being aborted? Yeah, he should have been, but
Dude, that's actually like
Oh,
really
toxic.
Yeah, that's
Imagine getting
toxic,
benched
man.
from the uterus.
That's fucking hilarious. You got benched from life.
That should be Planned Parenthood fucking motto.
Lotus, you can come in now.
That was a good one.
no.
Give me another summon.
Planned Parenthood's motto should be end your sub to life.
Coat hangers. Coat hangers for everyone.
Yeah, end your sub to IRL.
It is my most expensive subscription.
I have many wares.
Farewell, friend of the Grummels.
Yeah, let's see if this secret fish goggles work here.
Wait, what secret fish goggles?
I literally need one more. Oh, that worked. Okay, I get the day edition here.
Yo, let's do achievements on Mythic.
Just come for the achievement run for it.
I can't. You'll do it the nights I work.
I mean, then just don't work. Like, hello? WoW token? Alright, see you guys. I'm gonna go get some food.
I thought you were getting ice cream.
Alright, so... Let me check the groups real quick. If you have any issues with the groups, just let me know. The tree's just gonna reforge because we have no idea where Google's at. Something might have, but it's probably nothing crazy. Yeah, so group 5's sitting out right now, and then yeah, I think that should be it for the most part. What else wasn't on sent? Xavier's. Okay. Alright, yeah, so odds are left, evens are right. If there's any issues with the setup, just let me.
We called one already?
No.
I don't think. Go ahead and eat. And then we'll get a summon on a trio.
I'm usually left. I don't know how to do right. It's confusing.
You're logging, right?
Yeah, it's already linked.
I'll move you as soon.
I was joking. They switched sides. I know both bosses.
Oh, my bad. Alright. Switch fuck. Should be Trosty to group 1. Alright. So, yeah, odds left. Tree doesn't need to be in 2 or 4. But do we draw a cauldron? Okay, we did.
Yeah, switch me with a Treyu, then you get a tank. Wait, no, they're tanks in...
I'm on there right now.
What? This is so scuffed.
Do you want me to move a tree to right? You're left.
No, I
You
can.
want to be left?
I mean, left side's easier, so
Do you normally
I
do
can
left?
do right, but yeah.
Alright, I'm switching you to left.
I don't know if the tanking's different on the right though.
It's the same. There's no different. We just, anything to talk about from last night, since we're like 5 minutes in, just, we had some ceasefall deaths, including myself, so make sure we're not dying to that frequently, or at all, obviously. And then, just when we get to the bottom, make sure that we're on top of killing the sirens. Don't kill the ad immediately until it's called for. Just put as much damage into the boss as possible, so we aren't behind on that. Everything else should be pretty obvious at that point. So, let's get this fucker down and call it a get to.
How many sides again?
Odds left.
Yep, Ewan's right.
Somebody soulstormed on the left.
Yeah, lady can go and do. Just soulstone mirror Mumsy. Okay, cool.
Sorry, Mike.
Alright, let's make sure everybody's over. Just gonna repeat one more time. Odds are left, Ewan's are right, so if you're on the wrong side of the boat, make sure you're just checking your group. Mine reset. Somebody link the Seaswall. Alright, I'm ready. Just make sure that you're getting Link and like Devo at that point when like everybody's getting really low from the swap off. Oni and should be okay. Try to use Hellstones as well if you guys are getting low. Especially if you made like the newer ones. Everybody's ready, so it's on the tank. You don't have assist again. I don't know why it does that. I'm gonna fix that.
It's because I whispered you instead of you inviting me.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're up, please.
Move.
Watch clock.
Kill Siren.
Ceasefall on 3. Yep. Move. Ceasefall on 3. Yep.
Go and get up, please. Or actually, Pyre. Pyre. That's 3 people dead. Just reset.
Right boat, scuffed as fuck.
Okay. What happened in Rip?
We fucked up sea souls real bad, and used the entire.
Like, okay,
We did
so
fuck up Seaswalls
I'm
really
not
bad.
gonna get upset about it, but it really needs to be reiterated that when you have a Seaswall and it's about to go out, you need to be stepping into a previous Seaswall so you minimize that clutter. And especially at that point, like I said, where most of you 3 died there, you need to be like stabilizing at that point from the voltaic flash and all that bullshit. That's when you need to, you know, make sure that you're in the link and you're popping defensives, Hellstones, whatever, because that's the most important time to like. And then with Seaswall, yeah, just get over to a previous Seaswall, and it won't start him in the. You don't have to, because on right side, everybody should be spread out on the edges of the boat, like leash range, so you don't have to like put him in the corner. You can just put him wherever you want. Just like that's where everybody should be spreading out on the edge. So
I would prefer to start him in the corner.
Alright.
If possible.
I actually do like starting in the corner, and then the first storm shit step to the.
Alright, that's fine. I mean, whatever works. Just like I said, make sure you're previously placing, or you're putting a Seaswall in a previous spot. Don't fuck up your spots, pretty much. Like, you want to have as much room as possible. Like, it's not prog, we know what we're doing, so I'm not gonna, you know, ramp. Just make sure you're doing it. Don't treat it like it's farm or something and just scuff it all up and act like you can just nuke her down. Just waiting on dragon and root.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Move. Get him off. Blade, get him off.
Dip.
See swarms up.
Cease on 4. Dip. Move.
Pots and stones. Sorry.
Cease on 5. Dip. Move.
Slow
Slow
down.
down at choice.
Stop damage.
Cease on 5. Watch. Sorry.
Interrupt. Go and damage. Watch it climb. Alright. Jump off the boat again. I don't understand. Like, why is that? Repeatedly, people are just dying to the most ridiculous. At that point, we can't have 3 deaths at the beginning of the. Mumsy have Soulstone, right? Alright, let's go. Yeah, I don't understand that, guys. That's like 4 deaths in a row there. It's really bad. You gotta be on top of that. And that looks like Clem heals. I mean, he got a glimmer. I don't know. Wait, let me see. You stood in 2 ticks of freezing tide pool. You gotta be careful. If you didn't get the soulstone, yeah, just res us over here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, guys. Like, we can't have early deaths like that. It should be very, very obvious, like, how to avoid that. There's no reason that we should be in danger at that point. Use your tools, you know. Don't complicate it. If you're low on healing, call it out. Something. If you're not getting heals, call it out. Just do something. There's nothing going on. Just need to be vocal, and healers need to be on right side, at least like watching out for that. But we also can't be standing in like 2 ticks of freezing tide pool and taking 100k damage. Just play smart, obviously, but we can't have early deaths like that. Crackling lightning time. Yeah, if you have that, you need to like call for an external, like sack or something, or use your cloak, or then you need to run out immediately. I mean, obviously, you know that, but let's make sure that you're using like your tools and stuff. You should be able to take 2 and survive. It's not that bad, but you also do need to be getting incoming healing at that point. All right, guys, let's just let's not scuff it up. We need to make efficient use of our time. We can easily call it here, like, you know, get Jaina and Stormwall tonight, which would be really nice, and we have our, you know, an extra day off. You guys play well, we don't have to worry about it. So, stop Just stop fucking around and it'll be fine.
4,
Early deaths really count.
1.
Get him.
It's gonna be a second.
It's fine. Watch, get his siren down.
Ceasefall on 4. Dip. Move.
See storms up.
Ceasefall on 4. Dip. Move.
Bots and stones. Get the siren.
Ceasefall on 6. Dip. Move.
A little bit off on Jit. Don't catch up. Going in her.
On 6. Dip.
Cannot die here. Good.
Betrayal, you're in the boss. I'm soaking.
You block gate.
Just kind of here, stand out here because the melee range is really big, and then drop your ceasefalls over the right.
Mark blood boots.
Fires here. Move. You can go back. Alright, we're gonna make sure you're slowing.
Spell Atreya.
Move.
Letters, grip
Turn
shot.
on missing soaks. Pick up the sword.
Please get the siren on that.
Move. Go back after this. Go.
Opposite side.
Siren.
Orc. Let me have the orc. Move. Stands.
Range didn't get it clear.
Move.
Top in. Okay, good.
That's not the right way.
Let's get these ads down quick. Just get these. Move.
That's my bad.
Go ahead and get up to Tavern, please. Just get the sword. Move. Alright, need to be better with that. You guys can't be fucking around with that.
That was a misclick. He just right clicked On this way.
That was the
Yeah.
correct click. I just saw purple and I clicked it thinking it was going the other way.
It's just
That's my bad.
every ad that you get, you need to be going to the back of the room. Like, we need to min-max, you know, the travel time of that ad. So please don't half-ass it.
Yeah, he.
Especially with one.
Well, lucky.
Yeah, I know what he did. I'm just saying in general for like everybody. Get sirens down too.
Big boy.
We need to be on top of sirens. Like, we have plenty of range. We have plenty of melee for right side. So get that right side siren, primarily melee. Range can swap to it as well, but just, we can't be slow on it. Just make sure that we're getting those down, and then we're not half-assing. But yeah, like we need to make sure they're not Mystic Soaks as well. Let's get better clears as well, because the clears were a little bit off, it seemed like, but we can adapt, so I'm not gonna.
I mean, the clears.
Anyways,
they were
yeah,
off
let's
because
get back.
other people
Let's do
grabbed
some
the orb.
pull. We gotta close it out, secure it.
I think that damage meter also applies to the ones that were on the boat as well. Is that accurate?
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Glitters when you get here, kind of get for it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Stacking the swallows better. You just need to move. Like, I know that people might scuff them a bit, but you just gotta be aware of, like, kind of been over that before.
You dropped them all over the ad. I don't know what to tell you.
Root, just when you get damage on that guy, you can primarily slow him, but try to put a lot of damage on the bosses. Just keep that.
Should be
noted.
damaging the sirens most of the time.
And yeah, anything really that, primarily that.
Focus siren.
He's falling 5. Yep. Move. He's falling 6. Dead. Move.
Get him out.
He's falling soon. 6 seconds. Dead.
Did we interrupt early?
We don't have a frost mage.
Alright guys, you gotta be better. Gotta be better with that. Just go and
I mean, there's fucking swells everywhere. That's why I said it'd be better if we stacked them better.
It's repeatedly happening. I
don't know what the
I
fuck
don't
to tell
see
you.
why it's happening.
Don't release.
You were bitching about things not being done right earlier, and then fucking try and tell you, and whatever.
Just don't confuse the boats. Like, I mean, don't overcomplicate is what I mean. I repeatedly keep seeing the same multiple people dying to the boats, and Darkness on the right boat covered seas. Yeah, but it's like you're moving when the thing like does the splash, you know, like the weak aura makes it very obvious. Like a sea swell's going out. Like, I mean, I know darkness covers it. It should be obvious that you're moving away from it as much as you can, and then you just give yourself a breathing room and then get back to like, nothing should be complicated about the boats at that point, because it's very streamlined, you know, like outside of the voltaic flash where everything kind of like, you know, you get like random, you know, locations on it basically. But other than that, it's pretty obvious like what's going on. So a lot of people are just like getting at like 10% health, and then they get hit by a volley or like a jolting volley, and then they'll slightly survive, but they're just not getting like, it's not getting a top off quick enough, and that's not the healer's. Google's on. Okay. We'll just keep running with this in case something else happens.
Nick, on pots real quick.
Alright.
Can I get a res?
And it's the same thing with the sea storms on left boat, because I know I normally don't do left boat, so I don't say many things about it, but a lot of you guys, like, you just run it right on top of each other, and then it kills each other. Or slightly, you're almost killing each other at that point. So, you get a sea storm, just get the fuck out with it. Don't stand on each other with it. Be aware of what you're doing. Just TLDR with it.
If you guys have Sea Storm, you don't have to make it back to the group to stack. Like, if it's a bad overlap, just drop your Sea Swell, like, you know, not near people.
It goes back to the point where I had on Prague, where, like, you have so much room that you can work with if you just place the Sea Swells. That don't panic, just do what you gotta do. It's not the end of the world if a Sea Swell's off to the side. Not on top of Siren Swans. Yeah, don't drop them on top of Sirens either, because the melee, what are you doing? I mean, that's kind of hard to do, because it's obvious, like, Sirens spawn in multiple.
I mean, they only spawn in 2 places.
What is it, the top?
It's this corner and the opposite corner.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Okay. I thought they... My bad. Alright, cool. Well, let's go. Let's just get it done. We got it. No reason it shouldn't happen.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Focus Siren.
This is spawn 6. Yep.
Sea Storm.
This is spawn 6. Yep.
Health pots if you need. Health stones. Get them up. It's whenever you can. Probably good time. Thank you.
Yep.
Slow down on Joseph.
Yeah, just stop on Joseph.
Yeah, stop. Don't do damage. Stop.
Spawn 6. Yep.
Should be good now. Going on.
Jesus Christ, guys.
Watch Pyro, please. Watch. Alright, let's go.
trail.
Fire. Move. Get this left siren. After this one, we're gonna move.
2, 1.
These sirens.
3, 2, 1.
Move.
Need more damage on the end.
So, go and reset. Okay, guys. Can't do it. Can't have that. Also, a lot of you, I see, like a couple of you, you're standing off to the side with the C-Swall. You need to be on top of X or, you know, stacked as a group. You're just standing off to the side. Root, just to mention, you don't have to stand with the group. You can go to the back of the room and just, like, have your own C-Swall placement. So you're, you know, slowing that ad and whatever else. So you can go do your own thing if you have to, but everybody else, you can't be standing off to the side like that. It's just gonna complicate it more for people, but at the same time, we have to adapt. We can't, you know, just let one little misstep kill us. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, but you can stand like put a marker for you. Somewhere around there, like on blue, you can just like have you can stand right there the majority of the fight. Place your C-Swall and then just keep dipping in and out and you're good. Unless you get like a siren on you in that case, then that's not your fault if you play. Either way, still have some early dust on the boat, I believe, as well. Unless I'm...
We really need to clean up the right. It is messy over there.
I mean, that's what I was saying.
Messy, but it's not gonna. You gotta play around it. It's not always. But
there's
yeah,
no way to play around it when shit is everywhere.
Be utilizing your spot. That goes.
I mean, when he gets to the point where the boss is completely surrounded by Sea-Swell and I can't do damage without popping enraged, then it's...
I see what you're saying. I'm just that's a counteraction of somebody in the melee group or whoever else that decided I'm not gonna go and place my C-Swall proper. Like that's all it is. Please fort. I'll fort on left boat. And then
Thanks.
yeah, make sure we're getting fort in AI. But yeah, I mean it. Just stop half-assing it. Get over to your C-Swall spots or any spot. In fact, like it doesn't matter. Just stop half-assing it. Get to a spot. You dip at the last second. It's nothing crazy. Low text is ready. Cool. It's just the same thing with like C-Swall placement on the
5, 4,
don't half-ass it.
2, 1.
The boss will be much easier in that case.
C-Swall 3. Dip.
C-Storm.
C-Swall 4. Dip.
pots and stones if you need.
Ah, this bitch.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Cease fall in 4. Dip. Move.
A little bit more on Catherine, slow down.
Stop.
Slow it down. Go and interrupt. Just do it now. Kill him.
Cease fall. Move.
Better.
Much.
Move. Get him out. Stay still. Move.
Dispel Atreya.
I fat fingered my key.
Tavin, make sure you're picking up the sword. Let's know.
3, 2, 1.
Move. Do siren quickly.
Get left.
3, 2, 1.
Move. Stand still. Pick up the sword.
Restack on an X. We're gonna do one more on this side, then go to the back.
3, 2, 1.
Move.
Not what I meant to already.
3, 2, 1.
Cease fall.
Move. Somebody else. I'll pick up the orb climb probably. Stay still.
2, 1.
Move. Pick up the sword. Zarthal has it. Just watch Zarthal.
Two, 1.
Clutter stop.
CC en route. Watch the
Sure, getting a tree up on 14.
Someone needs to get soaks.
5 seconds per round.
I'm good, so.
It's in the back.
Sure, you're killing these odds. Please get up a
I got
tree.
this soak.
Good.
3, 2, 1.
No chain, please.
You got the boss, yeah?
2 people to pick up these orbs. Pick up these orbs. I'm picking them up. Alright, cool. Alright, guys. Just can't grief it. You gotta be on top of it. We can't be here all night just having people repeatedly die to Ceasewell. I know last week I fucking sucked ass at it. I'm not perfect with it either. But, like, I'm doing my best not to let that happen again. So I'm expecting everybody else to do this. So, please, just stop fucking around with it and we'll be... Also, when we get to that point with those 2 ads we're gonna get, like, we need to be on top of nuking those ads down, say at the boss, because they're repeatedly drawing energy into him. I thought I put a marker on melee. Hold on.
If we just clean up the first boat phase, we wouldn't get into the second phase with like 60% energy every time.
We're getting like 42. What do you... you have a square. Like, we're getting like 42. The energy isn't the issue. We just need to stop fucking around with it. So we have the damage to nuke him. Get food. I just gave it to him, yeah. Let's get to your side. Sure, getting AI and everything. Still have 2 that need it. Alright, I'm ready to check.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Josh. The Siren down, watch Lloyd's.
Catherine's gonna be early. Dip.
We went from good placement right back to fucking shit everywhere.
2, 1.
Cecil on 5. Dip. Roof. Cecil on 4. Dip. Roof.
Long
Slowdown on
cap.
sister. Stop on sister. Cecil. Roof.
Move. You move back.
That's true.
Restock that.